Hey Dad. So I'm sure that you are wondering what this is all about, and don't worry because I'm going to explain everything to you. To start off, I don't think that you understand how important you are to our family. You have been a big support system for me, for Tony and Amin and Mom, and your brothers and sisters, your nieces and nephews, really anybody that has been a part of your life has been impacted by you in a positive way. And I hope that you understand and that you know how much you are appreciated. You've implemented so much change, so much positive change. You have taught us how to question everything. You have helped us move past situations where we thought that we couldn't go on anymore. You have taught us how to look at life from a different perspective, and that's really big. You are a teacher of life. You are a revolutionary. And even though you don't believe in love, you are a very loving person, and you are loved in return. I don't know where I would be without you and without Mom. You both have been amazing parents to me, and I can never thank you enough. I know that I'm not the only person who feels this way, so I made a video, and I'm gonna let other people share their love for you and share their appreciation for you. And I hope that you enjoy this video. Love you, Dad. What do you think about my dad?
Your dad? He's an awesome person.
So Amo is nice and he's amazing and he's the best.
I respect him and I love him.
Yeah. Okay.
Amo Nicola, he's my older brother. I love him. I respect him. I know he has his own things of doing stuff sometimes.
His own way.
His own way.
Yeah.
Amo is like the best person ever. He's like one of the best people I have in my life. Like,
your dad is honestly one of the coolest dudes I know, let alone one of my favorite uncles.
he actually is very like uplifting. He doesn't judge anything or anybody or anything. So he just is really open-minded, and that's what we need in our lives.
See, when I decide to go to Greece, he gave me advice. He told me, if you want to drink in the house. If you want to travel or go anywhere, never drink. And that's since then I take that advice from him.
Well, I love him, first. And he is, like the other Davitt brothers, he's selfless. So he's never made it, hard for me to talk to him ever, which is one of my favorite things about him.
I love your dad. He's my teacher, he's my older brother, he's like my dad.
I think that he's probably been the biggest influence in my life. I think he has tried to make me feel more comfortable in my own skin. I feel like transitioning from moving overseas to coming here, he's really been like a pioneer as far as how to deal with our Arabic culture and integrating into the American culture. And he always made me feel like my feelings were valid, and that the things that I was feeling and the conflicts that I had in my life were completely valid.
He's a very smart guy. He's always striving to learn more, which I think I have that trait as well, which I see in myself. And he's a very loving person. he shows it differently. I'm sure.
He's helped me with math, and he's given me like advice for school, and he's always taught me everything. So
Yes, he has helped me with school, with just being myself, and yeah, he has like encouraged me, like even helping me with physics or anything. He just, you know, he's a good guy.
Well, he's always lending a hand to help.
Hey Dad, Merry Christmas. A couple things you taught me growing up. You know, one of them is how to be a good man. Something you've always done is taking care of Mom better than any other person I've ever seen. Really being there for her, taking care of your siblings, your brothers and sisters, definitely taking care of your children. Always putting their interests in front of your own. And that's something that you can only teach by example, and you've done that ever since I've been alive.
He has influenced everybody in our family. He's made an impact on all of us, whether he realizes it or not, for the better. And I would say that we're all fighting the good fight because of him.
He's guided me a lot, socially, like in my personal life, in school. He's the one. He's the best. I don't know what I would do without him.
First off, I love you, and you're the most amazing dad a person could have ever asked for. All the things that you've done for us and our family, that's been full of sacrifice, nurture, and creating the right environment for us to succeed and be happy, I just really appreciate. I feel blessed for the person who I am today, and obviously you have been a big part of that. You're a big part of who I am, and you taught me so much, and because you've always been there to give me good life advice on how to deal with things and how to work through things, and especially in difficult times for me, right? As a foreign boy named Amin, in middle school and high school and in part of college, you've just always been there with good advice and helped me focus on learning and improving myself and how to deal with a lot of those things. And the rules and advice that you've always given me have always been around teaching me how to solve things or learning how to deal with them. And I love that. That's a big part of who I am, and I just learned so much from you, and I just really appreciate it and love you for it.
One of the best things about Amon is that he'll challenge everything, but he'll make other people think outside of the box. And there's been multiple instances in my life where I'm about to do something, and I think sometimes, like, if Amon Nicola would approve of this, it's probably a good thing to do.
I think that he basically has shaped me as an adult, and all of the little seeds that he's planted throughout my childhood have all kind of grown, and so I don't think that I would be who I am without him at all. And so I'm very grateful to have such a positive impact in my life.
Hi Khalo, كيفك حبيبي? I miss you so much. I want you to know how much I care about you and love you. You've been a great support for me, and you were giving me great advices for my work and for my family, marriage, and even for your first grandson, that is Alex. We love you so much, and we're proud to have you part of the family. ربنا يخلي لنا إياك. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Love you, bye.
Another thing you showed me, and even though I don't have children yet, is how to be a good father. You'd come out to Boulder every other weekend. I know you remember, even if it was snowing, and you would teach me Calc 1, Calc 2, Calc 3, differential equations. We'd be in the library until midnight, 12:30. Then you'd drive home, go to work the next day. Or when I ruptured my Achilles, you dropped everything and you came and lived with me for 2.5 months, drove me around everywhere, maybe almost killed us a couple times in the car. But you stayed there and you kept me sane, you know, after going through the hard times of rupturing my Achilles, and a lot of things mentally and personally that I was going through, and you were there for me, you know, chatting to me, telling me all about the way to see life. You know, that's something that you've always done, and I love you for it. You have set the standard of being a good human being and being a good father.
And I love him, and I know I respect him, and he's a good guy, he's a good person.
He's helped you a lot in various ways. He's the best. Yeah, I love him. He's appreciated by everyone.
Okay, Abu Amin, I want to tell you that you are my rock. I love you because you're always there for me when I need you. I love you, Habibi.
My partner, my life, my love. You are always encourage me and stand beside me. You helped me in accomplish many of my life's goals, included finishing my master and keeping me together after surgery. When I'm stressed out, you always talk to me to see the positive side. You've done way more than possible. I can say I love you so much.
I hope I'll be able to be as smart and courageous as you have been and you've showed us to be, and just everything that you've done for us, Dad. I love you, and talk to you soon.
And one more thing that you really taught me that's very important. اللي برد علي أنا برد عليه واللي بردش علي أنا بردش عليه.
What? عملكم فيديو.
No.